I feel great. I feel great. It's a great night. We're surrounded by all our friends and families, a bunch of cosplayers, a bunch of folks eager to see a film. I'm eager to get in there and watch it with them. Well, I've intentionally not watched the movie until this night. I've seen everything I've heard that it's incredible. I've seen little bits, I'm part of the post-production process in certain ways doing ADR, so I've seen fragments, pieces, but I won't let them show me any full assemblies. I've been dying to wait until this moment. That's probably not the answer I should give. I should be trying to give a salesman answer, but the truth is I haven't seen it. And knowing the story, knowing James Gunn, and knowing what we did, I know that it's extraordinary, and that's why I've been waiting. Tonight is a night for me to see it with my friends, my family, and the people around me that love these movies, and it's going to be a big night. I'm excited.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians.
I think that the one cool thing is that, audiences so far have been like, wow, I loved it, but that isn't what I expected. It's so different than what I expected. And that's a really fun thing to do. I think that you can tell from the very beginning of this movie, when we start off with Rocket walking through the streets of nowhere, listening to Radiohead's Creep, the acoustic version. They're in a somber place, and it's really about the humanity in these characters who are all aliens. Well, that's somebody else's job to decide. My job is just to tell the best possible stories I can. I remember when the first movie came out and everybody was like, oh my God, this is totally different, it's so weird, it's so different than other movies, other Marvel movies. And to me, it's like, I'm just telling the story the best I can. And that's all I care about. I really don't care about being different or being, anything like that. I just want to tell stories about characters that I love, that the audience loves, and then we can go on this wonderful journey with them and see into their hearts a little bit.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
I think the Guardians changed the tone of the superhero genre. If you think back, they didn't have that type of humor before. They didn't have the music playing like that. It was a little different. And then Guardians came along and everyone kind of went, what's this? And then everyone was like, ooh, let's, make more stuff like this. So that was kind of cool to witness. And it's just so irreverent and has its own brand of humor. It's Guardians,
It is, the High Evolutionary is it's like I couldn't have picked a better role to come into Marvel with, because it taps into my whole background. With Shakespeare and classical work, the guy he's regal, he's dangerous, he's deadly. It's just fun. It's the sort of villain I've dreamt of playing my whole life, really. Yeah, yeah, really, right? Really. I love villains. I always gravitate towards the villains. So this one with his backstory and stuff is just amazing.
It depends on the dates, because usually we just had a blast, had so much fun, but towards the end of the movie, of course, there were some group scenes. We just realized, it was dawning on us, but we just realized that it might be the last time that we would play the characters together, and it was kind of bittersweet,
Oh, it's amazing. I'm from London, so it's my first LA premiere, and it's super cool to see all the fans dressed up. I'm very, very happy to play Teefs. He's a great character, and he's very lovable. And everyone in our little scene, I think everyone's going to really love it.
I am very excited to be sharing this movie with an audience, and I think that the thing that really defines the people that I've worked with in this film and the entire journey is that we really care, we really want to tell a great story, and we're all on the same page and we work together to do that. And so I hope people like it. We've done we've done our best, and here it is. You know.
And Sean, straight ahead.
There's some surprises in this movie. You know, we dig into Rocket's past a little bit, and we also get to see what happens with Quill and Gamora since the events of the Infinity Saga, and things have been mixed up. Things are jumbled a little for the Guardians. So I'm really excited for people to see that.
Will, what's that run for you, sir?
I know, it's really crazy. I'm still kind of absorbing the fact that I'm in this thing and I'm part of the hard work. I'm really, really grateful. It's really cool, and to see what it means to the fans as well, and so many of them turning up in costume, and and obviously having been on this journey for near a decade, it's super special for them, and so it's really nice to kind of feed off that energy. Oh my gosh, so lucky, to play a character that's kind of, I guess, as enigmatic as this, and that also has sort of, I don't know, a certain kind of like pre-established awareness around who he is and what he's going to be like, and obviously that comes with pressure, but that also comes with a really lovely kind of, I don't know, like a weight of responsibility that I kind of welcomed, and I'm really grateful to have had kind of bestowed on me. So I feel very grateful right now.
In front of you, please. And Mr.
Yeah, it's kind of feels, I can't believe it's been so many years. They were just talking about how many years have gone by. It feels like I just spoke with James Gunn about playing this character, and now we're at the final end of it. It's weird how time works. Yeah, it's been incredible. It's really been, I love Rocket a lot, and it was a real privilege to play him, to be a part of the team that is Rocket, and then to do in this last incarnation of Guardians, that they really were able to focus on his story meant a lot to me, to be able to help tell that. I think just how James is able to create the family dynamic again and again in new and fresh ways, and you just see how they all interact and live together and cohabitate in such a way that's unique and funny and dramatic, and he's just a really wonderful storyteller.